What is up? Welcome back, people, to Bullfrog Hikes. Just gonna do a little shakedown hike and camp out in this spot that's, you know, close to my town, but it is a little bit of a hike. I think it's gonna be around maybe 18 miles. We'll see. I'm gonna actually be using my smartwatch to keep track of all the pertinent informations. Right now we're at 0.23 miles. Barely got started, and I'll keep you posted. One of the main reasons I'm doing this shakedown is I'm gonna be really trying out the X-Lite, trying to get a full night of sleep on it, which I've never done yet. And I think it's a good idea because at the moment it's between taking the X-Lite or taking my Uber Lite in addition to the Gossamer Gear Pad for extra warmth and protection. So those are the two choices I'm faced with. If I take the X-Lite, I don't really want to take the Gossamer Gear Pad just because of how bulky and annoying it is. But we shall see. But yeah, for now I'm just getting started with my little hike here, and I will try to keep you posted if anything comes up. It's gonna be around 30 degrees tonight, so I'm praying that it doesn't get too cold. So I only packed barely one night of food, which is not a huge deal because stores are really not that far. I mean, I am still in the city, so I'll be good on that end. And right now I'm carrying 1 liter of water. I have the capacity to carry 2 if I need. And in terms of, I'm just trying to really go easy on my body. This is one of the first hikes I've done in so long, and I'm completely out of shape from work. Sorry about the wind. But it's just I'm trying to keep it very, very easy on myself. It's gonna be mostly flat today, so just breaking my body back into the trail life. So let's go. Another thing I wanted to add real quick is the winds have been pretty bad so far, and I think that's going to be really a test tonight on my tent and stakes, and we'll see how my tent is able to handle the wind, because the campsite that I've chosen for myself is actually in a really bad spot, which is good for a shakedown hike, just to make sure that you're good in slightly worse conditions. And the reason it's a bad location is because it's surrounded by water, so there's a huge pond nearby, and you're also up on a hill, maybe 10 feet above the pond, so there's definitely some wind coming up the hill and all around you. It's just a very windy, unprotected spot. There are a few trees, but it's just not an ideal campsite. So we're gonna see how the tent handles the winds tonight. And more so than the tent is my stakes, which is something I've been considering upgrading. If you don't know, right now I'm using 6-inch Easton Nano aluminum stakes, which I love, but they have had a few issues on really windy nights where they've ripped out of the ground. So we'll see. I'm gonna see how that goes tonight. Yo. So as I was kind of hiking, I was thinking, what did I forget? Because that feeling when you forgot something and then you don't realize what it is until later. And it turns out I'm pretty sure I forgot my quilt straps, so that's gonna really suck, because that stupid little bungee keeps the quilt taut to the sleeping pad, so if I roll over to the side, basically that prevents the quilt from lifting up, and then my butt all the heat being sucked away from me by a draft of wind. So that kind of sucks. I knew I forgot something, and alright, I guess next time I'm gonna quadruple check to make sure I packed that. And I guess really I need to find a better space in my pack to store it so that I don't lose it in the future. But anyway, it's going pretty good. I'm around 3.5 miles in. I thought it was more than that at this point, but my body is kind of hurting. The wind is picking up. This is going to be a real interesting hike. But yeah, just gonna grab my stuff and keep going. God. Whew. Didn't leave no trace. Left a few crumbs, but the ants will get it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is a beautiful spot. Oh, blueface, baby. Yeah. Okay. It's getting cringe out here. Time to start the journey back up and get back on the trail. I'm probably gonna stop at a grocery store in about 10 minutes. The rest of the journey is gonna be a road walk. I think it's about, I'm not sure exactly, maybe 7 miles, something like that. It's pretty quick, but it is already getting kind of late. I think it's like 3:30, so hopefully we get there pretty soon, and then it'll be roughly a 18-mile day. All right, so I will check in with you guys when I get to the campsite, or maybe before if I have anything to say. But this is gonna be a pretty boring road walk, so yeah, see you guys soon. But the story right now is that I actually had a little bit of a huge gear failure. My power bank just freaking died out of nowhere. I had it like 75% charged, and when I went to McDonald's, I plugged it in to get it fully charged, and it just died, and it won't accept a charge, it won't charge my phone. I tried holding the button, I tried clicking it, I tried different cables, it's dead. So I sent out a warranty claim to RAV Power, and hopefully they can fix it, because I'm really upset about this. Like, holy crap. I'm glad this happened during my shakedown and not on the actual trail. But I mean, I probably would have been fine. It's just a pretty big inconvenience, so I'm gonna try to figure out what to do. You know, I might even find a camping spot somewhere here, because this is like a really nice area, and I really don't feel like hiking another 6.5 miles at night. So I'm gonna explore these woods a little bit, and hopefully I find a flat spot that nobody will see me at, and then set up camp and go to sleep, because I am hella tired. But yeah, like I said, I took some McDonald's to go. So dinner is ready, but I'm not even hungry because I just ate at McDonald's. So maybe I'll save it for breakfast, we'll see. But yeah guys, this is gonna be lit. I'm so excited. Catch you soon, and I'm gonna try to preserve battery life because I only have like 60% on my phone, and that's it. So see you later guys. So a little update, I started unpacking, I set up my tent. Only thing left to do is to get my sleeping bag and my quilt out, or sorry, my quilt and my pillow, and yeah, I think I'm gonna get ready to settle in here. Not going to sleep just yet. I just kind of want to take a little rest. I think I'm gonna hang my bear bag up there. I just want to kind of chill here for a minute and see if I hear any animals and kind of feel out this campsite for a bit. But I think this is a good spot. It is a little bit wet on the ground, like it's muddy, but I think it'll be okay. So I'm gonna turn this light off so that I don't attract anyone. But yeah, I'm super hyped. I think I'm gonna get a great night's sleep, and hopefully I'll take more videos before I go to bed. I just packed up all my stuff and getting ready to head out. I couldn't really film much just because of the battery life. I only have like 20% left on my phone because my power bank, like I said, was dead. So I used my phone to just say hi to a few people on Instagram and kind of just like went to bed because I needed to like at least leave a little bit of battery life. So, but yeah, I definitely have some thoughts about my sleep setup and how everything felt. It's about like a 12-mile hike. No, it's more like a 15-mile hike back home. But yeah, it was a really good night of sleep. Like no animals bothering me throughout the night. I didn't rain. It was just cold enough to sleep well. So yeah, I'm gonna start hiking and I'll give you guys an update as soon as I can. So it's been an hour. Right now it's 8 o'clock. So I've been walking for about 45 minutes. Everything is great. I'm really, I just can't believe how comfortable the X-Lite was, the regular X-Lite. So my arms were kind of like hanging off on the sides. But it was fine because the quilt kind of like kept them nearby, but sometimes I had to like lock hands when I was like laying on my back. But side sleeping on either side was easy. The only thing that kind of sucked was like rolling over to each side. It lifted up my quilt because I left my quilt bungees that like hold it down to the pad. So next time I'm gonna have those. But yeah, like overall I'm pretty happy. It's good stuff. It kept me so much warmer than the Uberlite for sure. And also I didn't mind having extra space in my tent. That was kind of nice. But yeah, pretty happy with the sleeping pad. Hey, so that concludes my shakedown hike, and I'm gonna be doing a few more, but for this one, just figuring out my sleeping pad was great because my Uberlite is actually a large and the X-Lite is a regular, and so that's why I was trying to say in the size difference there's definitely less width. But honestly, I'm cool with it, even being 6'4" and a pretty thick guy, 243 pounds. So that's kind of how I feel about it. Yeah, I think it's good stuff. I'm really happy with how it went. I didn't take my Gossamer Gear pad, and I didn't really feel like afraid of popping the pad. It was more so just maybe a little in the back of my mind. I was like, it would be nice to have a place to stretch out and do some yoga. So I'm gonna have to make that decision. I'm still not 100% on that, but one thing I did not pull out the whole time was my fleece. So I think I'm just gonna leave the fleece and just keep the thermal jacket that you see right there. And that's gonna be like my winter start, not winter, but like early spring start. And then once the temperatures warm up, I'm probably going to send it home and then switch that to a fleece is what my goal is, but we shall see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Peace.